Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Southern University at New Orleans, head coach for track and field, Younne Reid. Coach Reid, it's a pleasure to be here with you. We are certainly excited about everything that's going on at SUNO. And again, thanks so much for having us.
Thank you, I appreciate it too.
Now, Coach, let's jump right into it. The 2017-2018 campaign for track and field is beginning. You learned that longtime head coach Younne will no longer be the head coach, and now you're the guy. You are now going to be the head coach of the team. What's going through your head?
Well, a couple of things. First, I have to say that taking over from Mr. Plummer, it's a tremendous opportunity. He has set the bar so high that whatever I do will never replace his work. So it's just an opportunity to continue what he has done and to make him proud, because he's expecting that from me and from the team.
Now, your program was in some ways in flux. Student athletes weren't sure what was going to happen. There was a lot of concern and trepidation. And we know that this happens in the world of coaching, that sometimes there is a bit of turnover. What do you tell your athletes day one, you come into the program, what do you tell them to reassure them?
Well, we are a resilient group, and I believe that the first thing I said to them is that Mr. Plummer wants them to continue what he has been doing, and that alone motivate them to continue the work that he had done. So it wasn't anything difficult to pick the mantle up, because Mr. Plummer continued to stay in touch with the team. He continued to stay in touch with me. So it was just an easy process of just working with them, giving them that idea that they can trust me and trust the program that we have all built together, including him.
Now, you've been here now for the past 4 or so years, perhaps more, but you're coming into what is the predominant track and field program in the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. Behind you, we have banners, 1995 NAIA Indoor Track and Field Champions, Outdoor Track and Field Champions for the women, NCAA Division III National Champions for the men, 1975 under Coach Artis Davenport, long-standing history. How do you step into that moment? How do you rise to that occasion as a first-year coach?
It's an opportunity for me. I've been there at a certain level, being among Usain Bolt, being among Coach Mills, who is my mentor, being among Coach Wilson, who is my mentor as well. Been to a university or college per se that deal with sports. I've been our own championship program, which is Homewood Technical. So it's just an opportunity for me to pass on the knowledge that I've learned from my mentors, and being around, coaches like Mr. Mills, and being around athletes like Usain and Younne Blake, etc., etc.
Let's transition a little bit. You're originally from St. Anne, Jamaica. You did run with the Racers Track Club alongside Usain Bolt. You were coached and tutored by Glenn Mills. Talk to us about what it was like for you to come to the United States and to join such a program.
Well, I tell you what, I have to give Coach Plummer a lot of credit, because he's the one that actually found me and decided to give me the opportunity to come here to work alongside him, because he saw that potential in me from a long time. So it's just an opportunity for me to put my name out there now and to show the world what I can do. I believe that Mr. Plummer knows what I can do. That's the reason why he gave me that opportunity to be here. It's just a matter of time before the world know what I can do, because I think the work is going well. The athletes is starting to believe in my mentality and believe in the philosophy that I'm trying to pass on to them.
It's your time.
Well, we'll all know that when the season starts next week.
Absolutely. Now, you all are preparing for NAIA Indoor Nationals. You have 11 athletes that have qualified for Indoor Nationals. So you got to be doing something right.
Well, I thank you. I believe that, as I said, from day one, I went straight to work. We have a formula. We had a formula. I haven't changed that formula. And that formula is success. All I did was just to motivate the youngsters. We had some people who left us, which Janai, Alex, Orintia, Leone, and I can go on and on. Once I got the youngsters to be motivated, I believe that that's where they started to work hard. And they are motivated in terms of going out there to perform to a high level. I expect good performance because that's what we used to, that's what we're accustomed to. So it's just a matter of time before everything starts to fall into place.
Now, with success comes challenges.
Definitely.
You do have athletes that, some will get picked up by other programs.
Definitely.
They are just that good. But you'll also have some internal conflict. What do you say to the haters that say SUNO's not that good? If they didn't get, athletes from overseas, they wouldn't beat us like they do. What do you say to that?
Well, I tell you what. Haters come when you're doing something good. And I believe that we are doing a tremendous job. That's the reason why the naysayers and the haters is probably negative towards us. But in life and in sports, you have to have challenges. If you don't have challenges, then that means you're not going to be successful. So what I will say, look at the result. And if you want to probably still doubt us, then that's on you. But for me, I welcome the naysayers, I welcome the negatives, and I welcome the people who believe that the program is not good.
Is there a chip on your shoulder? Do you all thrive off of the hate, off of the negativity, off of the doubters, off of the naysayers?
For me, I have a lot of chip on my shoulders. I have a lot of people to prove wrong. I have a lot of people to make proud. My wife supports me a lot. My friends supports me a lot. Mr. Plummer supports me a lot. But of course, people on the outside believe that I cannot get the job done. People on the outside believe that these athletes not going to perform the way they need to perform. But that's the chip that I'm working with. That's the doubters that I'm working with. And as I've said to you, we have something to give the doubters in another couple of weeks.
So let's talk about next week, which is Indoor Nationals. What are your expectations? Do you still have some amazing athletes that are with your program? The #1 ranked 400-meter runner for women, Shadi Hilton. Some very, very good 400 runners on the men's side. Some very good, sprinters, 60 meters and so on. What are your expectations for next week?
I'm open-minded. I'm positive. I'm confident. However, it's a championship. Anything can happen. What I told the group, go out there and try to repeat what you have been doing in training. Once they're stuck to that task and remind themselves what to do when they're out there, they will be okay. However, we have lost some good senior mature athletes. Orintia, Janai, Alexanders, and I can go on and on. These youngsters that are here now, they are motivated by what Shade is doing, by what Kimona is doing, by what Kimon is doing, by what Brian is doing, by what Daniel is doing. So they are ready to play a part. And once they are motivated in that manner, we will have a good championship.
Now, you bring up that you've lost a lot of your senior talent. One of the reputations for SUNO, and this has been long-standing since long before you came, is that it's a stepping stone to go elsewhere. That you come to SUNO, you get great training, everyone acknowledges that, but that you go somewhere else. Is that something you would like to change?
No, because at the end of the day, in today's world, the system have changed tremendously, where you cannot stop a young lady or a young man to go where they want to. What I try to do is to implement a program that they love, that they will see progress. I believe once I continue to do that, they won't leave. They will not leave, I must say. So for me, things is going well right now, and I believe things will continue to go well. So once I keep that system, keep my philosophy intact, they will remain here.
So, continuing on the theme, because this is an opportunity for you to address everything that's out there. What do you say to people that say that SUNO's program is not a balanced program? You don't have distance runners, you don't have throwers. That all you've got is 400 runners, and you do that well, and you do that extraordinary, but you have nothing else.
Well, the history of the program indicates that we have always stuck to a few events. The 1995 and the 1997 banner behind me. Based on my knowledge and my observation, we didn't have field events. We didn't have long distance runners. We have stuck to sprinters. And that formula, in my opinion, will continue. I believe very soon we can win the championship with that formula. And if that formula working, why change it? Now, you got to understand that to develop a balanced program, we need money. We need facilities. We need resources. Right now, we're getting there. The chancellor is doing a lot of things to implement those problems. So it's just a matter of time. But for right now, we're going to stick to what have been working for us. I believe that we have been doing tremendously well. We have opened up a few eyes out there in terms of the events that we have been taking part in. So I'm not going to change it.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? Right?
Exactly.
So, kind of transitioning, and these are our final questions. Just yesterday, you've got some big shoes that you're already stepping in. Just yesterday, you were named the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association South Region Coach of the Year in your first year.
I didn't even know that. Thanks for telling me that. I didn't even get that information.
Now you know, so congratulations.
I thank you. I didn't even know that. Yeah.
In your first year, and the year has not even expired yet, but I think that it speaks to what you've been doing over the past 4 years. And I guess, in closing, what do you see for Younne Reid in the future?
Wow, that's a question that I've been asked a lot. I give a lot of answers, but for me, at this moment, my goal and my mission is to reach the big stage. Currently, I'm putting in things in place to reach that level. I want to see a Younne Reid coaching among my mentor, Coach Mills. I want to see a Younne Reid coaching against a few of my mentors in America, Coach Lance Browman, John Simmet, etc. Those are my mentors. I want to be at the Olympic. I want to be at the World Championship. I want to establish a program here at SUNO where I have Olympians, where when you walk in this gym, you can see pictures where the pictures explain what this program is about. And that's what I'm trying to accomplish. Very soon, you will see me at the big stage. And that's my goal, that's my mission.
Well, Coach Reid, again, we thank you so much for your time. We wish you nothing but success next week at NAIA Indoor Nationals, both to you and your athletes. And we will definitely be looking to see what you and your athletes do in the future.
I thank you, Sam, and thanks for that information about regional coach. I didn't even know. Thank you very much.
Thanks. And again,
I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
All right.